The journey in moments in time. Today, I tell parts of my story. For many years of my life, I've dealt with much pain caused by others. I got to the point in my life where I trusted no one. The pain that people put me through, I felt that there was no good in just about everyone. Then finally one day I opened my eyes and I realized there was beauty in the world. There wasn't just the ugliness that I was seeing. I was like a horse with blinders on. I could only see what was ahead of me. But when I took those blinders off, I realized how precious the world can be. I just need to realize and notice the simple, lovely moments in time. I stopped fighting for things that I couldn't control to define my entire existence. My existence no longer reflected what other people tried to control it as. I became like a butterfly emerging from the cocoon. Once again, I found my way home to a life of simple pleasures and nature. I realized how rich my life has truly been, and that I have a voice, and I am victorious. When I first started making videos, I had no plan. I had no direction, but I had a dream. What was my dream, you ask? It was a simple one. It was one to share my life and hopes, to share my ups and my downs. I didn't know where the road would take me, but I knew that it would take me somewhere. The first week I put my videos up, my dream already became true. To find a few friends. When I got married at age 17, I left the world, the only world that I have known, and I started a new journey. That was to raise our children and to be a wife and a mother. At the time, my friends were busy and they were having graduation parties and they were going on to trips. And for me, it was a farm life of raising my family. And through the years, I've missed the friendships. Then all of a sudden, my world opened up in 2016 and I had friends. My dream has already been fulfilled in ways I could never even imagine. If somebody would have told me 5 years ago where I would be with YouTube, how to not pronounce words correctly, someone like me who was so sheltered, but it did. It has come true. Through my voice on YouTube, I am no longer in a cage of my own silence. I finally realized that I am free, filming my life, filming me. I finally found my passion in life, and that is living in the moment, the right here and the right now, creating a wonderful, simple moments in time. I am living the life of today I have never dreamed would be possible. If I would have given up all of those years ago, it would have never happened. Don't ever talk about your faith, they would say. Don't ever talk about things like that. You'll never become a channel if you do that. Boy, were they ever wrong. And sharing my faith is what shared the most passionate part of my life and the most vulnerable. These words are to encourage you, my friend, today to never give up hope, because your miracle may be just around the corner. When we're driving on a straight highway, we see what's in front of us. But when you're driving on the country roads, there's bends and turns at the road. You just never know. Your miracle could be right around that corner, but you have to keep driving to get there. I've been in YouTube now 5 years. I have never dreamed the journeys that it would take me. It take me to places, to adventures, and to sadness that I never thought I would experience in such a public way. But I'm not done yet. My journey isn't complete, and like my mama always would tell me, she said, Tessie, until you take your last breath, you never know where your journey may go. I was there when my mother took one of her last breaths, and up until that, her journey was still taking her places until her last breath. I welcome you to come along with me on my next journey in life. My story has just begun. As I turn back the hands of time, I become a daughter of old. I share with you moments that seem to stand still forever. I share with you moments of pure joy and happiness. But through it all, I share with you the vulnerable parts of my life, the intimate parts of my life, the parts that help me grow and help me become the woman that God has made me to be. I don't know what plans God has for me. I don't know where the future will go. But I rest in knowing that I've done the best that I possibly could, and whatever God wants me to share, that I will share it with all of you. The road is not an easy one. Our life is not an easy one, and while we want things to be easy, even I, at this moment in my life, I want it to be easy. I know that there will be more trials that will come my way. But through it all, God is with me. He is there. He is my comfort. So we keep moving on. And I share my joy, and I share my life, and I share my happiness with all of you. Because in the happiness and in the joy is where I really found my soul. And that no matter what happens, and no matter how dark your clouds of your life are, you hold on to hope. Hope is something that is deep within. It's a faith sometimes that is not seen. It's easy to have hope when life is going just perfect. It's hard to have hope when your life is just going by so quickly and it's so hard. It seems like when you're down and you keep getting pushed down further and further. But hope is the substance of our faith. Without our hope, where is our faith? And faith is something that can be seen and unseen. I've seen faith move mountains in people's lives. And I've seen faith where you couldn't see it. You couldn't see the progress until one day your faith comes alive. I hope wherever you are today, my friends, if you're in that valley or if you're on that mountaintop, that you keep on pressing onward and keep on having hope in your life and keep on having your faith.